Hi, I'm Janet Marie Smith. I'm currently the Executive Vice President of Planning and Development for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I had the pleasure of working for the Orioles to oversee the design and construction of Oriole Park at Camden Yards, and I'm here at the Babe Ruth Museum for another session of How About That? It's hard sitting here looking at what's almost the 30th anniversary of Oriole Park at Camden Yards and reflect on the fact that at the time that it opened in 1992, it was a novelty, that there weren't other parks that had asymmetrical playing fields and a street running through it and an old warehouse as a part of the ballpark. Today, Camden Yards looks like the godfather. It looks like it's the progenitor of PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Petco Park in San Diego, Oracle Park in San Francisco, and on and on and on. But at the time, it really seemed quite radical. We wanted something that would fit into the city. We wanted something that would harken back to the older parks like Wrigley Field, Fenway Park, Shibe, Philadelphia, Ebbets in Brooklyn. And we wanted something that would really be different, that would really be about baseball, that would be very urban and about the city. We had a real secret weapon inside the warehouse, and that was Frank Robinson, MVP player for American League and National League. He was our manager. And Frank had played in these older parks, so he could speak with credibility and with passion to what made them special and what made them intimate. The asymmetrical playing field, the scoreboard in the field of play, fans surrounding, and being right on top of the action with a small amount of foul territory. He could also speak with credibility to this idea of an old-fashioned ballpark with modern amenities. Everybody else might look at us like we were a little bit crazy, but not Frank. Frank was never the crazy one. And so it was a real happy accident that we had a governor who cared this much about the city, and we had a president of the Orioles who cared so much about baseball and knew so much about older ballparks, that they really got us out of that round, multi-purpose suburban park era and into something different. So the older ballparks had a lot of character, and one of my jobs was to really dissect that and try and define what it was that gave them that character. It included everything from advocating for steel trusses to hold the park up, a masonry facade with bricks to match the warehouse, down to some of the details, like the Orioles Inn Standard, which is the 1800s logo. It also included details like the foul pole, which we brought from Memorial Stadium and placed on the right field wall just as a little tribute and memoir to that beautiful park. The 30 flags that are in the flag court with the teams in descending order they're standing have been flying just like that, changing every day since the park opened in 1992. And maybe one of my favorite ideas was this notion of putting the bronze baseballs on Utah Street to mark every home run that's hit out of the park, and what a fantastic story it tells here 30 years later. One of the things that we loved about building Oriole Park at Camden Yards right in the heart of downtown was it is and was a long fly ball from the Babe Ruth Museum. What could be more Baltimore and more baseball than that? That's another edition of How About That? Come on down to Camden Yards, come to the Babe Ruth Museum. Even if you think you've seen it before, there's always something new.